I thought a lot about how to begin this video, how to make it engaging and make you stay. The thing is, nothing is quite right unless it's authentic, and nothing is quite as authentic as speaking from the heart. So I decided that's exactly what I would do. Instead of trying to find a really eye-catching way for you to continue watching this video, I would just speak to you from my heart, exactly how I feel. So after a few days of dithering and endless ideas that never quite felt right, I'm giving you the truth exactly as it is. The truth being that I cannot play the cavaquinho. Well, no, I mean, I cannot play the cavaquinho, and maybe one day I'll learn. Maybe that's the next Lemonage project. But what I really wanted to tell you was about pump foiling. Just under a year ago, I started to learn how to pump foil, and I'm sort of still starting how to learn, and I wish I could show you more, but there it is. Pump foiling isn't a very well-known sport, and so I think it's only fair to give you an idea of where I started versus how pump foiling should look.
I wonder if it was the Caribbean. Would I feel more comfortable?
Let's just imagine it is.
Florian's getting impatient.
No, not at all. Take all the time you want. I can record 47 minutes and 38 seconds.
45 minutes later, John, you might need to do it now.
We run out of material.
Oh.
Lovely!
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. That was so hard.
So I think we can all agree my first attempt was not so stellar, and I was a little bit of a wimp in the cold water, but you've got to start somewhere, right? I wish I could say that I can master it now, but I can't, and I wanted to create something that showed you the journey, not necessarily me getting to the end point. The thing is, as a child, it's so much easier to learn new things because you don't have this intrinsic fear that's learnt. But as an adult, it's there. And so it took me so much longer because I was just afraid of jumping on the board. It felt silly, but it was totally understandable. As a child, you just bounce off the walls like a noodle and you don't think you're going to break anything because you don't have the experience of it being a possibility. Anyway, here is my journey pump foiling. It will be a bit of a mishmash, so I hope you stay around and I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, so day 2. You look much more professional today.
I do, not in my tiny little itsy bitsy teeny weeny bikini. Thank you.
Just go straight. Woo! That was really good.
I would like to inform everybody, there are definitely some holes in my wetsuit.
Oh yeah, I can see them. It's coming out in the back. No, on the top. On the top.
And I have a lot of water in my shoes.
What do you think about the first try?
It was better than the first.
It was much better. You were floating.
And here, dressed head to toe in well-loved neoprene, my pump foiling journey was destined to be put on hold. It took me until July to start again. I wasn't capable of sharing how afraid and untalented I felt, and the safety and comfort of my unadventurous life pulled me back with deceitful arms. In the interim, I nevertheless came to the dock to support Florian, tried to find somewhere surreptitious to pee, observed some very talented humans, became grumpy, fell asleep in the car, and finally, in the dreamy rain of rural Canada, tried once more.
Hi! We are in the middle of Lac Nomenang and I thought, why not give pump foiling a go? I am afraid because normally Florian does pump foiling from a part of the canal in Vienna that is smaller, narrower and much easier to see what's underneath, but we really are kind of almost in the middle of the lake at this point, but no fear. Right? I bought some wet shoes because I'm afraid of the foil somewhat slicing my foot off, and we're gonna give this a go, right?
Absolutely.
Ah! So I'm doubly protected with my wetsuit and my little shoes. I also get a helmet in case I wanted to look any unsexier than I already do. Tell me I don't look sexy!
Canada was the real beginning of the frustration. Somehow I felt that the world owed me a sign that I was improving. It's such a destructive misconception of life that the world owes you anything. I tried my best to ignore my inner turmoil and just have fun. And of course, the more I fought, the more I failed. I was becoming more grumpy, irritated, and angry. I should be better than this. Until finally, succumbing and relinquishing control, the pump foiling started to go well.
Susie and Storky with the spaghetti. Romantically on the spinach.
Good afternoon. This is possibly my 6th, 7th attempt at pump foiling. I'm not 100% sure. The dock from which we jump from that we normally use is about 9 minutes that way, but it has a whole family of people enjoying themselves and drinking beer, so I said I'd walk this way to see if this one was free, and it is. So Florian's going to join me in 10 minutes or so. I thought, why not record this, because I'll be trying pump foiling again and I never know how I'm gonna do each time. So here we go, let's try.
The real wave of progress came this summer when we returned to Vienna and to the Neue Donau. By early August, I'd already learnt to let go even more. I had fewer expectations and therefore fewer disappointments. I could actually have fun.
I'm having a lot of fun. Ooh. Even though my mascara is coming off in big clumps. I feel like, you know what, I'm not gonna jinx it. We'll just keep going.
Let's keep going as long as it's fun, yeah.
Whatever you see is the truth.
You know, these are the quotes that haunt the candidates later in the game.
By late August, I could start the foil on my knees, but it wasn't where I wanted to be. It was in early September, during the last days of the summer, that I realised it wasn't only my fear of jumping on the board stopping me, but my fear of speaking up.
I'm really nervous because when there are people around, I so struggle. The hilarious thing is, on this project, I should do what I fear most. As I'm saying this, the foil is I should do what I fear most, which is to just ask nicely if I can start on this side. That's the hardest thing, and that's part of the project, but I'm not doing it. Because two lovely people here enjoying the sunshine on the side that feels right for me. I just can't say, can I try from this side? It's just, if we'd shared a couple of beers and stories about our childhood, it might have been possible.
So we should bring some beer next time.
And stories of our childhood.
But if I'm constantly waiting for the perfect moment, I'm never going to do anything. And so that's when I decided to jump, and jump, and jump. Initially, I just bathed in how good it felt to finally be feeling the board beneath me, and for one brief moment gliding on air. Then slowly, filled with joy and delight, I started to get a feel for what was needed, and everything became a little bit better.
Yeah! Oh! Yeah! It was amazing!
Oh, I freaked myself out, so thank you! I was like, oh my god, it's still going!
What's happening? Why am I not falling?
Life's going too fast, what is happening? I want to get off!
That was a really good one. Amazing.
Sorry.
So there you go, everybody. Those were the first few chapters of my journey with pump foiling, from the Neue Donau in Vienna to Quebec and then back again. You'll have to excuse my hair a little bit. I know it's a bit funny, but today has been a day of rotting, so as Saturdays sometimes can be. I really hope this is not the end of my journey with pump foiling. I'm so excited to get out on the water again. And tomorrow might be a possibility. Florian has fixed the foil, at least temporarily, and the weather is shocking, but I somehow like pump foiling in the rain. See you again next time. Bye.